Hey everyone, today I want to go over the 2022 Flagstaff 176. This is a MAC edition. This has the outside grill and it's an awesome little pop-up. Let's check out this camper, and as always, let me know what you think. This Flagstaff comes with a full-size bed on one side and a queen-size bed on the other. Comes with this awesome outside grill, inside sink, dinette, and all the options we need to get out on the open road and have fun. Let's walk around this camper and I'll show you everything it has to offer. Starting right up front with a 2-inch ball, manual tongue jack, 7-pin round wiring with electric brakes, breakaway brake, and this even has the electric lift on it. All we have to do is push a button. Above that's going to be our battery and battery box, and behind that are two 20-pound propane tanks with the cover. This is our full-size bed tip. Now over onto the roadside, where we have our city water connection with pressurized water at the campground or at our household. Down below is going to be our sink drain. 4 marker lights, those turn on with our running lights, not our automatic lights. Here are all the stickers for our product information and manufacturer dates and stock tire size. 30 amp power cord plug. Here's some AC prep so you can run wires. Over here's a freshwater fill where we fill our freshwater tank and use our water pump when we're boondocking. Down below are our beautiful 12-inch tires with nitrogen inside. That's what that green valve stem means. Now onto the back full-size bed tip, where we have our spare tire underneath, our stabilizer jacks in the rear. That's about it. Over onto our curbside or porch side, we have our outside grill with a 2-burner stove. Little spot for our utensils, and that connects right to our keter rail. There's our furnace exhaust. We have a 7-foot awning. This is a 7-foot bag awning and on top. Connects right there with the poles. Single step to get in. And as we enter, we'll see the fire extinguisher, countertop, heater blower, some drawers. Underneath the heater blower, we have a couple switches to turn on some lights. Water heater, I believe it was. Here's our drawer with our silverware. Here's another drawer. This actually runs all of our heated mattresses. Plug it in, turn it on. Down below is just an access panel with more storage. And a little cubby hole with storage. Plenty of countertop above, plugs. Now we're looking into this full-size bed. Both tip outs have privacy curtains. That's where you plug in your heated mattress. These guys actually put a moisture barrier in there with like the little fitness pads. Over here goes into our dinette. The dinette flips down into a bed. I'll show you that at the end. That's the keter rail where we put our outside grill, which I'll also show you how to stow that away at the end. Over here's some USB switches, light switches, carbon monoxide detector, and we have our fuse box and our breaker box. Over into our 12-volt fridge. our furnace, and some 120 household outlets. Under sink storage, some countertop, and our sink. Over here is our queen size bed. Underneath here we have our custom cut reflectors. These are to go around all the windows that are actually made for this unit aftermarket. And those are just to insulate the unit and hold in the cool air or the heat. Over here we have another charging station. We do have a 100-watt solar panel up top, so there's our solar controller, countertop, and more storage. This is the easy access storage where we have the wheel, the 30 amp power cord plug, and more.
All right, let's go pop this camper open. Once you undid all 4 turnbuckles at each corner, which have already been done, all we do is go over here and push the button into the upward position. All right, that's as high as it goes. Now we grab the little fabric pull tabs, pull back until it stops. Same with the other side. Grab the little pull tab, pull back until it stops. Now we want to get this canvas and tip out ready for the shepherd's hook. So you bring down this, pull it onto the corner, Velcro onto the bottom. Then we'll have this rope. The rope goes all the way across and connects onto a little grommet on the other side. Attach that into the grommet. We've got everything Velcroed. Now we bring down the ends, complete this. Repeat that with the other side. All right. Now we find the 4 poles that are going to hold these up. Now, right here are our 4 bed support poles and our 2 shepherd's hooks. Well, 1 on each side. Now, take these 4 poles, we go all the way around the outside, and those are your bed supports. Right, there's the back breaker. Other side. Lift up. Oh, come on. There we go. Not hard. Does take a couple minutes. All right. Now onto the back side where we're going into the back bumper for this one. The broad side, a hole in one side, flat side in the other. Repeat on the other side. And we are all set there. All right, next thing is the shepherd's hook, and I want to show you what it looks like from the outside as I put this in. Then I'll show you from the inside what the other one looks like. This gives you all the form to that canvas. There we go. All right, now as far as the interior goes, I want to put this up first. This is my kitchen. Perfect. Then I want to grab my shepherd's hook from underneath. That's what this is called. Then you want to grab your bed support. Find this the black bracket spot where you connect the shepherd's hook into. Push it back. There we go. It does take a little force. This thing's only been camped in for 1 weekend, so it's still like new. That right there is how you put the shepherd's hook in. Next, you're wondering what these things are? This right here, they go on the kitty corner lift supports. So these are just helping, just in case things break and we lose our lift supports. This is our safety mechanism, so it falls down onto this and not all the way down and collapses down. So there's that. Then what I would do is take it and go on the complete opposite corner and put it on the opposite corner. You don't want to put it on the same side for obvious reasons, because then it's just going to fall on one side or the other if it breaks. So the other one we put in the rear porch side. This one is going on the roadside front. Oh, wrong way. The angled edge goes up into the ceiling or up into the roof box. Bring it all the way up until it stops. And there it is. Next thing on the list is going to be the door. This is probably one of the people's harder things just because it's a process and a rhythm. First thing I'm going to undo is the straps on both sides. We do have the back still holding it up, okay? Then up front, we're going to take this out of the bracket and let it come on down slowly. Let those guide rails bring it with you. Then we're going to bring this right down into that black framing. Just like that. Now, once we get this framing in, we open up the door, push it in all the way just to make sure we're tight enough in, and then attach these safety brackets in just by turning them. There's 4 of those. Once all those are connected, oh, come on, there we go. Then we attach the Velcro from the inside. Just go around the outside and connect all the Velcro. Then what I'm going to do is take this travel door and pop this out. There we go. Come on, get it to me. There we go. This can go inside and be stored underneath the bed. Now we are all ready to go camping. Just to make it look better and be full, let's take this, cover up this lift support and make it look pretty. Perfect. It's that time again. Let's do the breakdown of the bed. Right now I want to turn this into a dinette, flip it back into a bed. So right now we are going to take our cushions, bring these back. These are connected. Then we want to grab our tabletop out. The tabletop is still on those, on these plastic supports. And then in the back, we have some Velcro on there. And on the bottom of the table, there's some Velcro, so to match that to each other. Next, underneath the table are our table legs. We have the holes to put the table legs right in for the brackets. Then we'll see there's more room back here than up here, which is more room back here. So we flip this around, match it up underneath, and we have our table. Now, underneath this, when we stow everything away and put it away to go travel, that's when we're going to bring our outside cooking area in here and store it underneath. There's a keter rail under here that we can store it in. Let's turn this back into a bed and I'll show you underneath where you store that outside grill. I'm going to pull these out here so we have a nice open area. Now I'm going to go out and grab that grill. The keter rail works as follows. And then what you want to do is when you're putting it on, is bring it all the way up and then bring it down and make sure that you're in you're on the outside of that channel. You want the channel that's against the camper on the inside. Bring it back out, bring it up. Just like that. Table above that with the Velcro in the back, setting them on top of the brackets. Bring the cushions in. And now we are ready to travel. This one has me sold just because of how well it's taken care of. With the heated beds, those pieces underneath the beds to keep the moisture out, all the extras that are included on this, I absolutely love it. The outside kitchen, the solar up top, beautiful, beautiful pop-up. Thanks for sticking around and watching the whole video. If you like these videos, do me a huge favor and smash that subscribe button. Keep on coming back for my weekly uploads. If you like these kind of videos, I have them every week. So thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next week.